Hello, this is Chiak. We are playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, where I completely decided playing this game because Steam told me to, with their new What to Play Next feature, based on things of what you have in your library. So I said, sure, why not? This was the first on that list. So, all I know about this game is that there are separate cases in the game that have no connection with the overarching plot. Whether there are puzzles connected with the overarching plot, I'm not sure. But either way, let's just get started. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. The fate of Black Peter. Deduction space icon indicates that some of your clues can form an important... Okay. Indicates that you have found sufficient clues to accuse one of the suspects. Okay, this is going by very fast. Miss an important phrase in dialogue. You can always open the casebook and check the dialogue up. Okay, we can find gameplay or interface instructions by pressing F1. I'm sure the game will teach us, so...
Holmes.
Oh, what? Wait. There was something I clicked... Oh, wait. Take cover. By the sofa? How is taking cover by the sofa going to be a good thing? Well, it's my only option, so...
Holmes, will you stop that?
That is a terrible hiding spot. That's not taking cover,
You
Watson.
are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Press tab to open casebook and check your current progress investigations. Tab. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade. What? We have to... Okay. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. Alright. So... Okay, well, we need to get dressed first. Our evidence, profile of the victim. Okay, well we can't have much of a profile since this is just what we were told. And then the conversation points. This is souvenirs, echoes, and character portraits. Will be met in current case. Okay. So I need to get dressed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I can talk.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Sorry, Mrs. Hudson. I'm sorry, I don't know. Sherlock, probably not so much.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Okay. Can I... Okay, so if I go now, will he tell me...
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Okay, so yeah, it does want me to get dressed. Oh, letters.
This is where I keep my post.
Oh. Yes, you would do that.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
What else can we look at?
My archive. I can
Okay.
always consult.
Let's go to our room, get ourselves dressed. Today should just be regular clothes, no need for disguise. Morning gown. Sailor outfit. Unbuttoned suit. Casual suit. Black suit. I'm assuming the black suit's a bit more student tie event, formal event type stuff. Brown suit. Okay, you have a lot of clothing. Green suit. I do like the color green. Gray suit. Light suit. Bandit outfit. It says locked. So I'm assuming, yeah, a lot of these are... Actually, does lock mean anything? I don't think it does. I mean, in the trailer, it shows the unbuttoned suit. I guess we'll wear a different thing for every particular thing. But we're gonna go green suit because I like the color green. To makeup table. I don't think I need to do the makeup table. I really hope you don't need me wearing a sailor's outfit. Oh, that is quite lovely green. Okay. Focusing on the real important things. Like the case. If I can just get there. Alright. So, are you done? Are we done? Please don't tell me I have to wear a sailor's outfit. Okay, thank God. Oh, you want me to continue yourself? Okay. Oh, so literally that was just a loading screen.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
During Lestrade and Woodman's Lee completed. Okay. What? Okay. Okay, either way, let's just head on over. If I need to investigate around, we'll do it when we need to investigate. Can we run? We can run.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night when was the body found?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Okay.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream, but I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. We lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Okay. What? What is this? Oh, this is... okay, this is interesting. So A and D is the only things we can do. Birdhouse. Gardening gloves. Crested tit. Assuming that's the bird's name. Okay, hold on a sec. So I can go forwards and backwards. Character portrait complete. Everything will become easier.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
What?
Never mind.
What was that? Can we question her later?
Thank you, madam.
I have no idea what the TikTok thing was. And the questions itself were blurred, so I don't know if we could have interacted with it.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, good talking to you. Nothing there. Oh, this is a huge
it seems
garden.
that the garden was well maintained.
Why is all the flies around this area? Is that not suspicious? Nope. Everything's good? Alright. Oh, okay. Well, we can't run over the garden, so... Footprints? Oh, and I'm just gonna walk over them. Sorry about that. You're trying to do
Peter
your
Carey's
job.
body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Thank you, thank you. Crime scene is intact.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Okay. Okay, so T. Concentrate your attention on finding details.
These scratches are fresh.
Okay, so I just have to hold it over for some time.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Now, a mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool. What a terrible way to die.
Whoa, I was not expecting the guy to be... I don't know if that's a harpoon, but... I just think he's just gonna be, I don't know. Yeah, this is a...
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Is this? It looks like a hidden board. Suspiciously empty.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An
Okay.
object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Useful in limited situations. Okay. It's interesting. Then there's not much in terms of explaining certain mechanics right now.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
It depends how much of it. I mean, either A, it depends how much of the mechanics I've encountered in previous games, non-Sherlock Holmes previous games, because this is very different from the previous, even from the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. This seems very different. Okay, no, nothing there. Wooden chest, we can open that.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
This hat. Oh, wait.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Alright. Ah! Okay, so you did get harpooned. Right.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Okay, do you want to note about the third one that's missing? Or not
The
yet?
Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
On the other hand, I haven't examined the body yet, so... Okay, let's examine the body.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Okay.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay, so possibly left behind. Okay, to rotate. Right mouse button, click. Don't imagine. Okay. Oh, we can open it.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Alright, and then we have a knife. Rotate the object in any direction to examine it thoroughly and uncover new details.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
My question is this,
This
well,
blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Is
Peter
it-
Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
I was about to say, is it his knife?
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
AKA Peter Carey. Okay, that...
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay, rotate and move the elements to form a clear picture of the aromatic association. Oh, okay. Oh. Not quite. This is... Oh, the friendship is here. We can skip it, interesting enough. See, that doesn't work out. Okay. Oh, we can move this. Okay. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so if I... Problem is doing it this way. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, so the tobacco leaf and the smoking pipe are the only two things I can move. Okay, so we can move it. This can only be moved up and down. I don't know how exact it wants me to be. Okay.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
And two
Someone
cups.
drank from this glass recently. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Okay, so that is confirmed. Is there anything? Was that it? Okay. So we don't have enough to interrogate anyone yet.
The ship...
Oh, and we have something. There's the map
Dundee.
missing.
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Okay, so we know on the shelf there's something. Whoa, there is a. That is a. Is that a great white shark? Okay, I'm gonna assume that's it.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
No response? Okay. Question, was something buried out here? Something's missing, right? Can I not? Oh, I can. Can I... No? Okay. Oh, so if we want tea, and just change our perspective? Oh no. So here we can get this. My question is, because I want to look at these footprints, yet... Oh, there you go. Footprints. Oh, there we go. Okay, we can... Sorry, I forgot that we can examine them now. Oh, too small.
These boots don't match the footprints. These footprints appear to be quite large.
So we know larger than the size 8. Inspect Women's League completed. Really? Okay. Some of the evidence can be used in the investigation and will be marked with a specific location. What do you mean by marked with a specific location? It's a talking point. Okay, so maybe we can ask about the chest. Ask about the gardener. And we can ask about the tobacco pouch. Judith is from the country somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and... Ooh, do not know how to say this name. Strathspey in Scotland, where the crested tip bird can be found. Oh, that's how he knows, based on the bird. She's religious and undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when she was a young woman. Okay, so this is, I'm just like, how is this? So this is the underhead, or this is what we completed. Now we're just still going to investigate his murder. We need to talk with Madame. Do you have a gardener?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Okay, so I have to press Q in order to... Okay, so choose the evidence that confronts the statements of a character in order to continue the investigation. How do you know about Plymouth? Outline it. Okay, let's let's look at our evidence. So, I mean, I don't even know. Okay. Unidentified footprints. Tobacco pouch. Jude Carey is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She is a very religious Christian Catholic woman who undertook St. James when she was young. A notebook at the crime scene with initials JHN. There are following abbreviations inside. I'm not quite sure. How do you know about Plymouth?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Is there anything else? Apparently have enough to... interrogate someone. I don't know why these bugs buzzing here makes me think something strange is going on. Okay.
Have you finished it?
Okay. Just want to see if there was anything else. I don't know why, but that tree right here looks rather creepy. Oh, R changes your perspective. Okay, that's what I got wrong. Yeah, R is... Okay, so R changes your perspective. Good to know. Still nothing.
The ship...
Okay. Let's... Oop. Sorry, wrong thing. Let's try pressing B. Okay. Find the pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Hold on. Has given up smoking a long time ago, but he might still have kept the pouch, although his wife had not seen it before. She was forbidden to set foot inside the cabin. I'm kind of confused of what this wants. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. Okay. Okay, so notebook and break-in attempt. Draw a clear picture of the crime by forming your deduction. Oh my god, this thing goes so quickly. I mean, there's only one thing I can look at. Missing tin box. Pin to wall. I'm not sure how... No? Okay. Several unsuccessful attempts were made to break in according to the scratches on the lock. Okay. Make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break intent will be repeated. Okay.
Ha! Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Okay, so we just have to go talk to him.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Don't look too excited, Sherlock. Okay, ambush organized. Might return tonight to finish what he has planned. Okay, is there anything more I can do? Well, the whole deduction thing, it said just one, right? So, okay. So do I
We
leave?
need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Oh, do you want me to go physically? Can I actually walk behind here? Oh, I can.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I can continue. I was just reading the thing silently to myself. Some evidence will require special additional investigation.
Shh! Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
Really? What am I stuck?
Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught in our net.
Okay.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Okay. I guess with that, I'm going to end the set here. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. You're just going to have to wait here in this carriage home. So wait. Until next time, guys. See ya.